Jai Hind all, I am Samender Singh, Assistant Professor in CSC Department, College, Ajay Garg Engineering College, Ghaziabad. So, in this session, we will talk about PME, that is Project Management and Entrepreneurship. So, we have content. These are just like entrepreneurship idea and innovation. After that, we will discuss about introduction to innovation, then entrepreneurial idea generation and identifying business opportunities. So these are the things that we are going to discuss. So let's start the session with what is innovation. So the term innovation referred to a new way of doing something. It may refer to incremental and emergent of radical and revolutionary changes in thinking, product, process, or organizations, you can say. So, innovation recipe is, if we think it's a recipe, then we need creativity plus failure and iterations. These three things is made innovation recipe. So, some Peters argued that innovation comes about through new combinations made by an entrepreneur, resulting in a new product, new process, opening of new market, new way of organizing the business, new sources of supply. So these are the factors through which we are analyze the analyze that we are going to innovate something or not. So this is a diagram through which we can understand what is innovation. So some Peter distinguish inventions from innovations and identify 5 types of innovation. That is a new process, new market, a new supply chain, new business industry, new product. So new process means new method of production. And in the same way, if we talk about new market, that is opening a new market. With respect to number of terms, we will discuss later. If we talk about what is a new chain, supply chain, so it is also international air travels, like examples come in this particular type. A new business industry, organization, all comes in this category. Then we have a new product or improvement. These are the examples. First one, new process like Ford car manufacturing and assembly lines. Second, analog to digital. Then we have international air travel, internet, mobile phone. These are the examples of all kind of innovation. Innovation can increase profit on the value side. That is customer value your innovation enough to pay more for it. If your innovation is good, then customer satisfaction and that will value your product. Or the cost size. The company produces the offering in a new, more efficient way. Either way, value is created for the firm and the consumer. Let's see the difference between invention and innovation. You can see both having bicycles. In the invention point of view, this is a very common example. This is an invention in which you can travel through these particular product, in which one wheel is very big compared to other wheel. You can launch this product in your market, but you can see this is not beneficial if we talk this particular product. While on the other hand, this invention that will definitely innovate, enhance the speed of current bicycle. So it is accepted. So these are two things, two different things, invention and innovation. Inventions can be anything, but innovation must be accepted by the whole entire world. If it is, then we can say it is a proper innovation. Then invention is different from an innovation at any particular time in that it doesn't have commercial value, but it may have in future. So current situation, it may be not going for a success way, but finally it will, if it is accepted by the world, definitely it will earn you. There is no shortage of idea and inventions in the world. The challenge is to introduce these successfully to a market. And the third difference between these two, only the idea in inventions can be called an innovation. In other words, innovation required interplay between a product offering and a market. And innovation provide better quality product at lower price, which leads to higher standards of living. Let's understand the difference between these two by means of this diagram. So we have inventions, that is creating of something new, results in new knowledge. So we have a new knowledge source by means of invention. But when we talk about innovation, transformation of an idea or resources into useful application, result in new product or service or process. So these are core difference between these two. Let's see number of examples that clearly differentiate these two. So first, invention, that is nature of invention will be creation of something new, and innovation means improvement of application. So if we are focused for innovation, that we need to understand the improvement or application of existing problem. If we can understand the problem, then we can provide better solution of the existing problem. You can see the existing problem may be solved by number of solutions, but your duty is to find better or best result among the given one, among present one. Focus, when we talk about invention, totally discovery is the focus, but in innovation point of view, its utilization must be there. If you can generate something that is properly utilized, that means you are going to innovate something. Just like internet, so internet is an invention. If we see early ages of internet, it is found by one or two organization. But when we utilize it in a proper way, then you can see number of other applications like Google, Facebook, or you can see numerous examples through which you can consider innovation. Now we have another category example that comes from agriculture. That is, if we talk about inventions, we have tractor, irrigation points. These are new things that comes in this particular area. But innovation point of view, we need something that properly utilized, just like GPS enable smart farming and drip irrigation system, that are corely related to these two, but it changes the agriculture sectors by a new way. Now we have number of examples that comes from transportation example. Suppose that is steam engine, bicycles. These are the inventions that are comes in early ages of transportations. These are really new things that comes that accepted by the world. But when we come for innovation, that means we are utilizing or we are focuses on the application base these inventions. So we are we have proper inventions. We are working on these, and then we find we can utilize these inventions in a better way. So you can see steam engines using trains are the older concept. That is totally changes to new way of transportation. That is bullet trains. Nowadays, it is very much very common to understand to transport from one location to another locations. That is highly located. That is highly distant to each other. So this can be done by using bullet trains. In the same way, you have electric scooters, e-bicycles, e-bikes having more utilizing point of your parameters, we can say. Bicycles are very slow in natures. Do not, if you want to go one place to other in quick time, then bicycles have no meaning for doing that. For for achieving that task, we need something that have more speedy. So that's where our electric scooters, e-bikes are implemented. Now comes the medical sector, where we can say we have inventions like X-ray machines, insulin discovery. These are something that drastically change the medical area, medical field region, where X-ray machine has its own application, or we can say through X-ray machine we are able to find patients in inner body, or we can diagnose their disease very well. And when we talk about insulin, through insulin we are able to give a solution for the patient, for diabetic patients, where we can, before insulin discovery, these patients have no solution. So these are new invention. But let's see the next reason, that is medical sector, where we can understand the difference between these two. First, inventions. So we can see there are two things that can be considered as a drastic inventions. First is X-ray machine, second is insulin discovery. These two are major inventions through which we are able to give solutions for number of patients that are not possible before these inventions. But when we talk about innovation, so we are working on these things to innovate new things, just like portable X-ray devices. So these portable X-ray devices can do, or we can say available from places where these are able to not able to see. And in the same way, we have insulin pump, smart health apps that can also be drastical innovation. Now, next, if we talk about technological examples, we have computers and airplane. These are innovation, no doubt. These are very, very big inventions in early ages. But if we are doing work on these basic inventions to make innovations, just like laptop, tablets. These are very small devices. Now you can take these devices from one place to another place without hesitations, and it is possible. You can you can see the value of these devices. And in the same way, you can see drones, commercial airlines. These are also updated versions of airplanes, which are founded by Wright brothers. So these are something that comes on apply some work on the basic inventions. Now we have another thing, that in modern day innovations, just like Tesla's autonomous driving, chat GPT by using AI language models, and 3D printing in constructions, vertical farming. These are also innovations, or we can say modern day innovations. You have to know these examples very well. Now, if we give the conclusion of whole idea, then inventions bring something new. On the other hand, innovation makes it's useful or proper utilizations. Both are key to socialite progress. Inventions is the root and innovation is the fruit. These are the relation between these two. Without inventions, you can't do innovation. For doing innovation, you have some basic invention. Now we have next topic, that is type of innovation. So there are three categories where we are. Now comes the next topic, that is type of innovations. We have three kind of innovations. First is product innovation, second is process innovation, third is service innovation. So let's see the image. You can find the innovation. First, for light purpose, we need a candle. So candle light is the prime source, or we can say is the only source through which we are able to utilize it in the form for getting light. Working on this particular inventions, we modify to a new product, that is bulb. Earlier we are using bulb, that is drastical change the word. So initial product are changes to this one. This is no doubt very well product, very well innovation. If we talk about this one, then this convert to CFL, a more reliable or more efficient product that have some benefit over this one. In the same way, nowadays we are using LED and other sources of for getting light. So this is how you can modify the given inventions to launch a new product. So this is how you can create your innovation. Now, change in how the product is noticed by the consumer changes physical structure that clearly defined a product innovation. These changes include changes product design, research and development, and new product developed to meet customer needs and demand is the primary key to produce new product. So these are the following points that can change the degree of changes, that is incremental improvement, addition to product families, next generation product, next core products. Example of product innovation are as follows: introducing a new screen size for TV, changing from a CRT TV to a flat screen, adding functionalities such as internet access to TV. These are core innovation. So you can see initially we have just a new screen size of TV that converted to CRT TV to a flat screen, and after that we are adding some new features on it, that is adding functionality such as internet access to TV. In the same way, you can see continuous improvement, making the product more efficient, effective, useful or user friendly, valuable to user, integrated with other product technology or systems. So, what is product innovation? If we give the proper definition, that means product innovation involves creating or improving product to deliver better value, function, or appeal. So you can see types: new product development, improved version, technological upgrades, customization for user needs. Product innovation in technology, that is Apple iPhone, touch screen and app store. This, you can see how these iPhones are innovated from initial mobiles. In the same way, you can see Samsung foldable phones, OLED technology, Chat GPT app, AI assistance for everyday use. Now, automobile sector, you can see Tesla models, autopilot and electric, Toyota Prius first mainstream hybrid, okay, and self-driving cars, AI, LIDR.